Hello, everyone. This is Radiant Butterfly 24. Today is Monday, June 22nd, 2026, and I am going to do a video on the white cars in the community where I live. Um, and so it's a few images that I'm going to show you, and I'm not going to make this video long, but want you to stay tuned toward the end of the video. And then also, I'm going to go through the images rather quickly, but I'm going to point out some things so that, you can be able to go back and, replay the video and look, for yourself of it being, the same car or a different car. And then also you'll be able to look on like my dashboard of it showing like the date of when the image was taken. And then also I'm going to show you like these other vehicles that is being seen in the community as well, like the Mercedes, the Broncos. And so when I show you the image, I'm going to indicate whether it's a community vehicle, meaning that, it's a perp vehicle, or it's a visitor vehicle of them visiting and of them possibly being a perp. And I'm just going to use the word allegedly. Um, and then you're going to see where it's two white vehicles at the resident, which I'll go into that once I get to those images. And these are, I'll just say, some of the images are between the year of 2024, 2026, but there's you're going to see some vehicles that are prior to that year, but and I may point that out as well, indicating that okay, that vehicle's been here for a while, whatever. But in the video also you're going to be it's going to be shown where you're going to see like a red vehicle, a blue vehicle here and there, but the whole video is going to be about the white vehicles only. And it's so unreal, and trying to make it appear like it's coincidental, and of it being like a synchronizing type thing. And so and other of these color vehicles and these types of vehicles is indicating part of the targeting, and then and as when we're out, we may see like perps with the colors like red, white, blue, white and black, or whatever. It's just them being a part of the targeting. It may not be a part of it just shows that they're involved some kind of way. And then in the video you'll see where the community where I live is it's like cookie cutter. So you'll see how these vehicles are within this community. And then also I want to mention, like, there's TIs that I watch where, they may be like, walking about, and they'll point out the synchronizing of the color vehicles, of it being the whites, the reds, the blues. And then there's TI that I tend to watch while they're driving. They'll point out um, the the synchron the synchronizing of the color vehicles, the white, the red, the blue, while they're driving. So, um, and then also I want to, before I get started, um, you're gonna see where there are like white unmarked vans, vehicles, but it's going to be like a handful that I'll show you of that, but not that many, because I'm just showing you like the white cars, the white SUVs, and then like I'll point out like the DoorDash white vehicle, or deliveries made in cars that are white, but it's not that many. But the focus is the white vehicles in this community where I live. And I don't want this video to be long, so I'm gonna go through the images and just show you what's going on. So I minimize this. I'm going to open it up, and I'm gonna start with this vehicle here. And so I'm going to tell you, before I get started, with this vehicle of the Mercedes, is indicating the individual that befriended me on the job that I was on, the workplace harassment. They befriended me during like orientation. They had no good intentions. They know they knew that they were a perp and what their involvement was. And this was the vehicle that they ended up getting prior to me resigning from that job. And I'm going to refer that person of the initials GR perp. So GR perp. And so I just did a video that I uploaded. It had to been like maybe 2-3 days ago. And I'm still going to get to that part about, what their involvement was in the workplace harassment or whatnot. But it seemed like when I ended up resigning from that job, like places I will go, the Mercedes vehicles was the vehicles that I would see that would be like parked near my vehicle or following me. So this is I'm going to start with this picture image right here. So of this being in the community, this was someone who moved in the community, and I want to say they've been in the community for about 3 years now. So they ended up moving in with this vehicle, and it seemed like whenever the perps move in, they tend to get like a camera outside of the garage. Now, mind you, when I've been into this community, it had to been like close to like I want to say like 15 years now. And in the very beginning, nobody was doing that. Nobody was putting cameras on their garages. So I'm going to move on to the next image. So you'll see here, there's a white vehicle there. And then this is like a white pickup truck here. And this was like some type of utility vehicle, as if the individual that was living in the community, this um, was the vehicle that they were driving, involving work or whatever they were doing or whatnot. But there's a white vehicle there. And then let me move this up a little bit. So like I said, on my dashboard, you will see like the date. So this was like in 2022. This vehicle here, you'll see it's a white vehicle in this garage here back in. You see this white pickup truck. Now, this is my driveway right here, where they always doing something where they're like parked across the driveway of blocking it or whatnot. Not really blocking it, but just you know um, parking directly across the driveway instead of parking across from here. And then they're parked on the right side of the street, but parked on the wrong way of on the street. Here's a white pickup truck here on the street here with this red boat. Okay. Okay, so this is a white SUV here in the garage, but these perps, they ended up moving out a while ago. This had to been like maybe 2 years ago, but they were perps, and they ended up moving in with a white vehicle, and then you see the camera right here. And then even on this side, on over here, you can see this camera right here. So as if they was putting up cameras as they was, like moving in. But just focusing on this vehicle here, um, of it being a white SUV. Here's a white vehicle here. I believe that's a perp agent right there. But yeah, here's a white pickup truck. You can see it has these wheels on here. On this particular home here, they're always having like different vehicles and different color vehicles, even white vehicles. But you'll see where I'll be showing you other pickup trucks, but you can see like the wheels here are different. I'm driving in the community. Here's a white Jeep, and I recall. Okay, so um, I believe now they have like they have a black Jeep now, but they live in the community, and I was supposed to be mentioning whether if it's a perp vehicle or a perp visiting. So this is a perp vehicle here. Um, Here's a Mercedes. It's parked on the wrong side of the street. You can see I'm in my vehicle. Um, so this is a perp vehicle. Excuse me, perp vehicle in a white Mercedes. So it's a perp visitor. Here is like a white Cadillac, as you can see. Um, it's a perp vehicle, and it's white. Here's a white pickup truck. and it's parked directly across from the driveway where I am. So this is a perp visitor. This is that Jeep that I just showed you, of the white Jeep, and then it also has, it's a perp vehicle, but it also has like these out of state tags on there. Here you'll see these vehicles here of it. It's the same, almost the same type of vehicle. It's like the Equinox. So just notice that these vehicles was in the driveway at the time. So it's like two of the same vehicle. So this was a perp vehicle, not perp vehicle, excuse me. Yes, a perp vehicle. When I say perp vehicle, meaning that they live in the community. So so this is like a white pickup truck. Um, so you can see like the difference here with the wheels. So they're no longer driving this vehicle, they're driving a Mercedes, a black Mercedes. Um, I showed you a picture prior of this vehicle where the perp was standing in the driveway of, so this is another white vehicle here. So there's like two white vehicles that's living next door to each other. So they're perps in the community. As you can see, this is my driveway, a white vehicle parked across from my driveway. So as you can see, the other vehicles that I showed you, they're different from this vehicle here. Here, perp vehicle, and then as you can see, they have a white vehicle, a blue vehicle, and a red vehicle. Let me move this over a little bit so you can see. So here I just showed you like the picture of like the if you can remember, the perp was standing outside of the garage, so that's down on that end, and then this is a perp visitor here with this white vehicle. This is like a white minivan, so this is a perp visitor, and then you can see the date here. So this is a perp visitor, this white vehicle here near the driveway. So I already showed you this vehicle here, the pickup truck, and then there tends to be like a white Jeep that's parked, on this street here, and then you're gonna see like where now it's like an orange vehicle that's parked on the street, and I'll tell you about that a little bit into the video here. So all these white vehicles, here's a white Chrysler vehicle in the garage here. So that's a perp vehicle. Now this here, and I'm gonna show, it's gonna be two other pictures I'm gonna show you involving here. So this is a white Mercedes. This is another Mercedes within the community, and you're gonna see where this vehicle is gonna be like in the garage, but you see it's like a lot of things here, and of them having like a California tag, and it's a perp vehicle, but yet like I said, the California tags don't live in California, but they've been in this community for a while with these tags. So I've showed you like um on the end here where the perp was standing outside their garage, and you'll see like this other vehicle. This white vehicle here is a different type of white vehicle. So this vehicle here is a perp vehicle. Um, this is a perp vehicle. So again, it's either going to be a perp vehicle or a perp visitor. So here, perp visitor, and I'll probably be showing you. I don't know if it's the same white sports car, but it's going to be a picture where I'm going to show. It's going to be like a half of a white sports car, but I'm not